What's up, my dear buddies? मैं जब भी वीडियोस बनाता हूँ, I just get a bit overwhelmed, you know, like this is like. Anyways, आज हम लोग बात करेंगे about the native instrument complete collection and make some beat out of it, you know, like कैसे आप कुछ ऐसा गाना वाना बनाते हो तो what kind of things, इतना सारा investment के बाद what do you get? But the thing is, I got it on a really discounted price like a month back जब उनका sale लगा हुआ था, and sales keep on coming and going. इससे पहले I was like quite used to using the contact player. Recently, I bought a native instrument का A49 keyboard. Moreover, 6 months I am using it. थोड़ा सा मेरा workflow change हुआ उससे. This is quite a good piece of software or hardware का integration. If you don't have the native instrument का hardware as well, but you own this complete control and all. It's really simple to install and all because you download the native access. So you can see I have a ton of, you know, all these things installed and कुछ update आया रहेगा तो यहाँ पे सीधे सीधे आएगा. I can just hit update और बहुत सारी चीजें already है जो मैंने install नहीं की है. It's more than like 600 gigs and all. मजेदार बात ये है कि जो भी आपका third party NKS वगैरह support करने वाला सॉफ्टवेयर है वो भी इसके अंदर रहता है. Let's take a look at this is a good drums of course, but ऐसा तो Logic का ड्रम भी है, but इसका थोड़ा टोन you will see like. So this is like a good kit. Just change the patch. I like having all those kind of different sounds which can inspire me to do all this kind of things. नया कुछ भी compose करना है, कुछ बनाना है and all. इसके अंदर वो नहीं कि खाली contact library. If you can have an extended view of where it is like loaded as well, additional view of course, then edit view, then you can see like you have all these things. Let's hide this thing because it starts to look like very overwhelming. अगला instrument पे चलते हैं. Action strikes, huge, amazing sounding big drums and all. So I don't score films and all. I do make music and इस तरीके का चीज़ तो कहीं कहीं पे like in my songs इन ऐसी चीज़ों का implementation ज़रूर हो जाता है. Let's take a look. So I just hit like tak 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 in my keyboard and amazing kind of thing. Of course you get the battery and all. If you take a look what you individually get as in for instruments like complete control, contact, FM8, battery, AB synth, this you can contact 5 भी आपके पास अगर account है you can just download it from the legacy section and it can help you add up some of the third party libraries if you want to. Massive X you get, Reactor you get. As since ये ecosystem में काम करता है, just stopped using all these plugins individually because I'm not like kind of a like very sound design kind of guy. So I've got my favorite pianos in here as well. It's called Alicia Keys. One thing that I do is मेरे को कोई भी patch इधर उधर बढ़िया मिलता है तो I'll just go put this save as, then I can make on new categories if I want to make new category. Logic के अंदर if I have to dig in and then I'll have to find this instrument. फिर उसके अंदर ये classic piano. This actually sounds nice. But let's talk about Maverick Grand is there. Huge libraries actually takes quite a bit of time to load. You can see that this is the Maverick Grand. सीधा सीधा मेरा contact player में load हुआ है and it sounds really nice. Inspiring sounds. You can write amazing parts with all these things. Lid को close कर सकते हो. It will sound soft. I like soft sounds. ढक्कन बंद, मतलब ये आधा बंद है, ये पूरा बंद है. Changes the texture. ये वाला पैच मेरे को पसंद आया. इतना सारा लाइब्रेरी के साथ में you have to know कि भाई कैसे मैनेज करना है. As if one library is like not enough. So we have tons and tons of amazing piano libraries. मेरे को actually कभी लगता नहीं था कि upright pianos are like rich and all, but I really like the sound of this, you know, upright piano, the Gentleman. It's like gritty. currently this is like costly, but if you wait for the sale, you can get the entire package. कुछ फालतू की चीजें भी हैं इसमें, like all these sections I don't think like इतने ज़्यादा inspiring नहीं है, but they look nice. So like lower octaves. इनके जितने भी इस टाइप के इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स है, they have like all this kinds of articulations. इतने बुरे भी नहीं है, you know, like you can write quite a good amount of parts with it. They have actually got you covered. सारे उतने amazing नहीं होंगे, but there are some really amazing. Like अभी Damage 2 आ गया है, but the damage is like amazing. Battery is like of course amazing. I don't know, what is this patch? Let's drag it in. Double click to load. Okay, it's from Massive. यही power है मतलब, you know, like you have so many sounds. क्या करोगे? You can browse through, you know, like मेरे को bass चाहिए, synth line, upright, क्या characteristic होना चाहिए? Just sort it out. तो फिर वो किसी भी synth के अंदर कहीं पे भी इतना huge library है. Even third party library में भी कहीं पे हो सकता है. It will just bring them in. Amazing sounding thing. This is like damage, really damaging. So the interface looks like quite interesting as well. Like so the entire sample, then the chop up. Big, huge sounding thing. This kind of sounds really inspire me. Like turn the click on. Okay, done, bam. Let's quantize this thing. This is damage. I'll just loop it. Let's find another interesting part from something else. If you see this drum lab, it is like quite cool as well. Like multi-sampling. अच्छी बात ये है इन सब चीज़ों की ना, you can throw in your samples and tweak them a bit. वैसा तो मेरे जैसा आदमी को कभी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. It's like huge library. The groove is there as well. We can just drag this groove in. Really inspiring, huge sound that we were able to do. Like, let's see what more we can come up with. और कुछ डालते हैं. I think I can just go and switch to having complete control by default. There is this thing like machine which comes, जो आप अपना machine वाला device है. Like I have got this pad, native instrument that you can control, and but उसके अलावा भी this software also is like अपने आप में proper DAW भी है, and it can run inside your DAW as well. That is really cool. मैं बहुत ज़्यादा explore नहीं किया मैंने, but has got like really nice sounds, rich sounding samples, everything amazing. I like this sounds. It's like in some scale we can put it to like chromatic and all. If I right click, if there is some articulation का option तो वो यहीं रहेगा, but नहीं है तो इसमें कोई बात नहीं. Mixer वाला section, okay, that's fine. This is like simple. Ambient, which throws in a lot of reverb. Let's do a part with it. Let's move all these drums. We have got the click on. We have this thing. Let's quantize this thing. Okay, let's duplicate this thing again. What more sounds? Dhol, ye. And the most amazing thing is like आप ये सारे sounds को preview कर सकते हो even before loading them up. If you are an Indian producer, I think sitar could be great. Yeah, we do have it. Bhairavi, let's move it to chromatic. There are like ton of controls in here, huh? If you have the controller, तो आपको controller में सीधा सीधा दिखता है वो. That's much more handy way of doing it. Some of us who are not very much into like sound designing and all. Let's do something. There was a wrong note. Let's loop this baby. Let's duplicate this thing again and see what more we have. तो Indian section में of course you have all this thing, Cuban, Western, इनके भी जो अपने अलग अलग टाइप के instruments है, you can have them. Okay, if that would have inspired me, I would have put it in this track. This is one of my favorite sampler kind of thing inside this. It runs inside that reactor engine. But if we load it in, you see this. The amazing thing is, ये जो dices हैं, इनको अगर आप roll करोगे, you can get like crazy different sounds. Roll it. Inspiring sounds. If we have the extended view, you can see that it is loaded inside reactor. Amazing stuff. और क्या है हमारे पास में? Studio drummer, of course, another drummer. And Middle East. We are not putting the piano in here, but why not put some big lush pads? I don't need to see huge interface. Best part is, I turn the knob on my controller. If I'm in track mode, it can control the tracks of Logic. If I'm in plugin mode, you can't see the controller, but it is there. So I can control this plugin. Yeah, how nifty is this? Any parameter like. And this is so important for someone like me. Like, मैं खुद से जाकर के knobs नहीं छेड़ूंगा यार. When we have the sound, let's do 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Hear it, baby. Come on, cue, trim. Let's loop it. Simple as that. Rich, fat, creamy. I'm loving it. मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं native instrument का salesman जैसा act कर रहा है. Anyways, I'm like so pumped with all these amazing sounds, you know, that's the thing. So pumped. Crazy sounds, you know. ये कुछ third party भी है मेरे पास में. This is nice. If you load this thing in, see how crazy this thing is. And I can change the key switch. So, what do we get? 2, 3, 4. Just a single note, baby, and it sounds insane. Let's loop this thing again. Command D. Insane, man. Totally insane. Earlier favorite was action strings. Did I miss it? I didn't miss it. How could I? Huge thing. Put in the chords. This video is going to be long, you have to be patient. If you want to learn how to, like produce with all, whatever you have, like, I can help you out. can join the online classes, of course. Grow faster. Or you can just stick to this channel and learn a ton of free tips and tricks as well. Next big thing, the hybrid, kinetic toys. Oh my god. I just get overwhelmed when I look at all those things. Some are like third party, but these are like from what you get, like Contact. Of course you get retro machines, rise and hit, like big bams and all. This is like some faltu kind of funk guitar. I don't like it, but it is still there. Basses are fine, very nice basses. Why not put a bass? And not talking about the plugins that you get, with all these things, like huge sounding plugins. अगर आप बहुत सारा जो live sessions हम करते हैं और जो भी हम यहाँ पे कर रहे हैं, if you watch them, we'll figure out कि किस तरीके से it has like changed the mixing and production process of me as a person, like insane. ये guitar rig तो बस कहने को it's like a play used on a basses, used on vocals, used on anything, like insane thing. This is our raw bass. Now, how about? Yeah, that's great, man. I love it. So, quantize, done. Nice parts that could be written in minutes. And if I am someone who loves the strings and lush kind of sounds, this is definitely something for me. I can talk about all the sounds all day long, more than days and days long. All this kind of basses. I love this vintage keys. Amazing sounding, like EPs and all. I already told you this is going to be big, this video. Instantly inspiring sounds. What else can I say about it? All this ensemble sounds and all, the Stradivari violin, all those things don't come. ये free library है of Spitfire that they give around. Horns are there, nice, really nice horns, really nice strings as well. Like solo kind of instruments. These guitars are something that I love. So if we put something like this here, the orchestral would be like. So let's go for it. If I am to look into this thing, I can just copy and paste this parts. This looks nice. So the next instrument be what? The acoustic guitars indeed. Because बहुत सारे लोगों को रहता है कि अरे यार अच्छे acoustic guitar, how do you bring all those sounds in? So I do bring amazing sounding guitars, like really. In this COVID situation when I can't like ask my friends to come to the studio and play guitar for me because I'm not a guitar player myself, these like libraries are like huge lifesaver. Let's take a look at the brass. Control this with your modulation wheel. This is not the most inspiring brass library that you will find. Like, let's expand this view so that you can have a much clearer view of all these instruments that come evolves are really nice that you get. Ethereal Earth is nice. All these basses, this guitars you get are like nice. Actually मेरे को बहुत लालच और बहुत उम्मीद थी these libraries, you know, like brass ensembles, solos, these percussions, they're like not bad, okay-ish, like, but not very inspiring. Like if you want to do something very hardcore into like orchestral, you will definitely need some different libraries from different brands to run inside your contacts. This is free, this one. Thrill is also a nice instrument indeed. हमने बाकी और मेजर जो चीज़ों के मैसिव एक्स और ये सब जो चीज़ें हैं इनके बारे में बात नहीं करी, शायद वो बड़े अमेजिंग है. You can obviously look into in-depth videos from other. This is one of my favorite instruments, like called the Una Corda. It's like huge piano, custom made something. They have metal type का कुछ बनाया है. So if you have seen some of the other episodes, like while I am like making a song, and I've used it quite a lot into my songs. Really nice organs. Sounds really nice, you know, like inspiring. And there are like varieties of it. West Africa, their instruments. Is it worth it buying this thing? Yes, of course, it's worth it. क्योंकि वो सारी libraries और सारी चीज़ें sync में चलती हैं. आपकी third party libraries, if you're like something from Rob Pappen and many other companies, they support. Even Arturia does support like NKS parameters. तो उनके भी plugins और वो सारी libraries भी सब कुछ इसके अंदर चलने लग जाएंगी. Waves does support NKS, तो वो भी चलने लग जाएगा आपका. I'll give you brief of what other things that I use in other videos, but for this, let's try to wind this up thing because I know it is becoming like insanely long. It has got this nice patches library. Sweet sounds. If I'm like looking into pads, some are like मतलब कुछ sounds ऐसी बन गई हैं which I think I can't be like living without. This is also an alternative to if you are like looking for buying Omnisphere और ये सारी चीज़ें. तो if you have this bundle, I think you can just ditch that thing. Like with the native instruments के इतने सारे अलग-अलग varieties of softwares and all. I am trying to change my soundscape as well. That is a fact. जानबूझ करके मैं बहुत सारे और जो softwares है जो मैं पहले इस्तेमाल करता था, I have like stopped using them. Even the hardwares, like that one, I just stopped using that. Sounds nice. So I think that this video has helped you make an informed decision. अगर आपको ऐसा कुछ लेना चाहिए नहीं लेना चाहिए. It is really nice to have a controller. Native Instruments का जो A series या S series is even better. Keys are better. The screen that you get with that, मतलब उसी में सब कुछ details आ जाता है. Earlier we used to buy tons of synths, फिर उनको ढो के ले जाना, store, उनका repair और ये सारी चीज़ें. But I like this workflow. It's handy dandy, easy to be carried and all, and I can bring it anywhere. I hope that this video has been helpful. For any other queries, you can hit me up on the comment section or on Instagram. If you want to learn fast, grow fast, join the academy because I don't know ये opportunity कब तक रहेगा. Because when we are talking about one-on-one coaching, वक्त बहुत ज़्यादा लगता है उसमें, and this is on a like first come first serve basis. थोड़ा सा ही हमारे पास में वक्त होता है which we can spare to do this thing. And you can find cool giveaways on my website musicwitharijit.com and all the social links as well, and a ton of updates of what is going on. Thanks for supporting the last song Pana. It kind of blew up, crossed 50-60,000 views in matter of 2 days. Possible नहीं होता आप लोग के बिना. Thanks a ton for being a part of this mission, believing in it to be a better musician every day. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. नमस्कार.